get to go out in the blistery wind again. I think I got all the quills around here. I'm not entirely sure yet. Let me see. I feel like I got them all. Well, if we missed any, we know to come back here. Oh, look, there's one right there. The question is, okay, you get up from a different angle. Oh wait, no, I didn't want to go this way. No. All right, fine. So I guess that wind is kind of more to test how Yooka Laylee resist wind. I felt like when I was running against the wind, it seemed like a more realistic response, but once they started running forward, it seemed like really jittery and stuff. Can I make it? Can I make it? Nope. And they don't have any ledge grabbing. At least I don't think they do yet. So from what they've told us so far, there's going to be a couple of moves that you start off with. Okay, that's right. So this steep ledge like this, I can't just go up it. I have to jump instead of rolling up. But as I was saying, they're planning on having moves instead of going around in the various worlds and eventually learning it from a character, like Bottles, for example. They are deciding to allow you to buy moves instead, which I think is what the purpose of the quills are supposed to be. This is just a demo. I don't think I get any new moves from collecting all the quills. But I think that's kind of neat, because they specifically emphasize, like, you can grind to get a specific move. You can just pick up all these quills and save it for one specific move, because you can see, like, oh, I can't reach that ledge, I want this exact move. Which I think is a cool idea, because it allows what is traditionally kind of a linear experience in 3D platforming. It's, 3D platforming is a little bit less linear than 2D platformers are. I guess generally speaking, there's plenty that aren't, like Castlevania and stuff. But it kind of allows a lot more freedom in what you want to do. I think I'm going to cut it right here and see where else more quills are, and I'll get back to you then. Okay, here, I found the door. This is where we need to go. I think we're down to just the last couple of quills. I think we have about 26 left to get, which is pretty sweet. Go ahead and collect these. And this right here is a ghost, which... Oh, I got it pretty quick. Got a lot faster. So, this guy's calling himself a Ghost Rider. And it says there's only one in this demo, but apparently there's supposed to be 5. Kind of like the Jinjos in Banjo-Kazooie. So it's kind of like this collectible, but unlike the Jinjos where they just kind of stay stagnant, I've heard that each ghost acts differently. Like, one will hide from you, one will try to run away from you, like the one we caught, and then there's other ones that you need to do something to help them out specifically, and they're in each world. So they have, like, they're bringing back these collectibles, like Jinjos are like Ghost Riders, and these quills are the notes, but they're kind of repurposing it to kind of give it a new, fresh appeal. Like, instead of notes opening doors or having an exact amount to get an exact specific move, like it was in Banjo-Tooie, you get to specifically decide which move you purchase. So it's the notes, or I guess in this case, the quills kind of become more of a currency than anything else. I think I tried to explain it in my... This stopped. I think that's in a good enough spot. Okay. Hopefully I can still get up. Caught on something. But anyways, I was trying to explain in one of the episodes of Super Mario 64 how the pages work, which is like the replacement for jiggies in this game. They do open levels, but there is 2 different ways. there's like the traditional method where you have a certain amount of pages and that allows you to get access to an entirely new world, just like you'd expect from a game from Platonic or Rare. I'm still getting used to that. I still kind of think of these guys as Rare employees, but they're with a new company now. But there's a second way that you can get, that you can use your pages, and instead of opening up an entirely new world, you can spend pages on the current world that you're in, and then more of the world opens up to you. Like the world changes in a certain way that allows you to access more of it. And so, if you just want to get through the game quickly, you don't want to expand levels, you have that choice. Or if you want to collect everything, you want to do everything in the game, then you can do that too. I think I got everything up here. I want to make sure. But I think that's a really neat idea. It makes a very linear experience a little less linear. I kind of wish we could jump. They don't let you jump when you slide down this. There's another secret. We need to make sure that we are on the side. I totally goofed this up and I had to go up all over again. We can hit that switch. And that opens up. And this is another secret room. There's no quills in there. But you can see kind of more of the texturing. I think it's the ground this time. Hopefully we can make it. Alright, sweet, we made it. These little red balls hurt us. But since we don't have health, it doesn't really bother us that much. The music changes here. I think it does above us too. But each of these grounds have a different sound texture, which is kind of cool. Like this is more of a wood texture, whereas this is more of a metallic texture. And this is water, which is, I think is cool. I mean, splash, splash, splash. Looks like it still could use some work, but you can see where they're at so far. This is more of a dirt texture. This is a squeaky texture. Oh, it's like actually a little bit slippery. That's interesting. I wonder what this is even supposed to be. Because see right here, I can turn really quick, but here I can't. Like it's really weird. It's like squeaky cheese texture. And then we have a kind of grass texture, and here we have like a bush meadow texture. And this is like another dirt texture, which is kind of cool. So they're kind of showing off like the secrets in this demo aren't any spoilers for the game. Instead, kind of little insights into how they test everything, which, you know, may not be exciting to everyone, but I personally think it's kind of neat. Alright. I think I still need to get up. No, did I already go up there? Yeah, I already did. Alright, I'm gonna cut it here to see if I can find where the last quills are. Okay guys, I remembered where some more quills are. It looks like there's one. Oh, we missed it. It's a good thing I saw that right there. Would have been needing exactly one quill, and that would have... So it looks like, see this green texture says that we can climb up that. So it's, even though it's the same steepness, we can climb that green one, but not this blue one. So I wonder if it's more about what the ground is made of than the actual steepness of the hill that'll determine what you need to use. My camera got a little bit jumpy. Alright, we're gonna go ahead, go in this water, because we forgot to do that earlier. And it's kind of cool how you sink down pretty deep. It's a lot more realistic when you jump into the pool. You can actually ground pound and you can get deeper just by doing that. I think the one thing that I'm liking the most, like I was talking about earlier with the changes, I think this is the best change. It feels way better than Banjo-Kazooie, Donkey Kong 64. A lot of those 3D swimming sections really sucked. Like, it was really hard to control, but this feels really nice. I also want to point out the animation is great. It's really cute that Laylee's just kicking her little tiny feet. You know, Banjo-Kazooie did a lot of work. She was using her wings to help Banjo move, but Laylee has to hold on to Yuka's head with her wings, so she can't use her wings to help swim. So she's doing the best she can instead by kicking her little cute feet. I think I missed an opening somewhere. I thought there was an opening down here. And in true Grant Kirkhope fashion, there's music changing every time you change your environment, like you go in water. I still have 7 more quills to find. I don't know where they are. I'm going to cut here until I find them. Okay guys, looks like I found a couple more up there. I'm not sure how I'm supposed to get over there though. I don't think I can quite make it, but if I can, that'd be great. Ah, oh, that's a shame. Just barely. Alright, I'll cut to there. Can I push this? Hey guys, I'm back. I just realized I didn't even need to jump from there. I was goofing on, trying to get up there, but turns out you can actually move this wooden platform, which I think is actually really cool. It's not as static as I initially thought. Let's see if I can make it. I don't think I will. No! There we go. Over here. Alright. Hey guys, I think I figured it out. This is pretty challenging to figure out. I almost fell. Oof. Glad I didn't. That would have been embarrassing. Looks like you think that that's happened a bunch of times and I just cut that out or something. Yeah, that's because that's what's happened. Okay, it looks like we're down to our last 2 quills, which tells me that it's probably in a chest somewhere that I missed. Hey guys, I think I found it. Okay, I went all the way back up to the top again, and hopefully I won't have to do it again, because this jump might be tricky. Okay, I think this is it, because I don't think I went this way before. Okay, I think we got it. We found it. We found the last 2. And it says, user is too high. Frame rate dip detected. Terminate artist. We got all of them. Wow, those last 2 took just as long to find the first 98. So we get a Pagey, which is pretty neat. Kind of reminds me of like the Constitution or the Declaration of Independence with googly eyes. When I see a Pagey, that's what I think of. Alright, we're gonna death warp because that's fast. We actually landed on ground. Alright, death warp. Yay, we got the Pagey. We warped right on top of it. I have a secret for you. So, somewhere in the world, a switch appeared. I think it's somewhere around here. There it is. Okay guys, I think I found where that secret switch is. This little impossible to find nook. Here we go. Alright, we hit the switch, and it points that way. I wonder what that did. I kind of wonder what that did too. It's a little bit trollish. Those stairs were always there. I can't remember what that does. Okay, here we go. It opened up this area. This wasn't open before. Let's go ahead and swim down here. And there is a skull. That's cute. That thing must have had a huge head. Gosh. And then I think this is the secret. Alright. Greetings, users. I have a secret for you. When real-world game releases, look to a pirate ship for a surprise. Ground smash lone rock under a nearby tree to reveal the way. Remember this to find the surprise. So, essentially, what we did in collecting everything is we found this secret. Alright. And the pirate ship, I believe, is Yooka Laylee's home. I think from what they've shown off at E3 this year, I think that's what the ship is. Alright guys, I think we're going to go ahead and end it right here. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this, please sure to give this video a like. Also, if you'd like to see more of my content, you can go ahead and subscribe. That helps me out a lot, and it allows you to see my content more. Also, I'll leave a link to my playlist for Super Mario 64, so you can try that out as well. Thanks so much for watching. Laylee's acting mischievous. Whoa, what just happened? For some reason, my thing closed. Alright. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.